Hey Bistro friends, Jill here. I'm at the store tonight here at the Pet Bistro in Madison Heights. Josephine and I are holding down the fort tonight. We had chiropractic evening, and I am here to bring to you a quick unboxing or unveiling. So Pets Plus magazine is in the pet industry, and they have so generously curated these really cool sample boxes that they send out to certain stores. So we get this either once a month or every other month or once a quarter. It all kind of rolls into their algorithms as well. But real quick, just to give you guys an idea, I know many of you have, if you're a Facebook follower, you saw that in March we were in Florida at Global Pet Expo, is the trade show for the industry, and that's a great place for us to go look at new products, talk to manufacturers, find new vendors, talk to our friends even. So Louis and I have friends that own pet retail stores all over the United States. We have friends in Omaha, we have friends in Los Alamos, New Mexico, we have friends out east in Virginia and Maine and all over the place. So it's kind of fun to talk and catch up with some of our friends as well, because different regions, there's different products in different regions, whether it's somebody local or a local crafter, or a manufacturer has got into a distributor in their area but hasn't made it to the Midwest or into Michigan yet. I don't know what it is about Michigan, but I will tell you, I feel like we're always the last people to have the cool stuff. And I don't know if everything starts like East Coast, West Coast and moves in, or if Michigan's just really that far behind and just that not that progressive. But besides trade shows, this fun sample box that we have here is a great way for us to learn about new companies or products, new what they call line extensions. So maybe there's a company that's come out with a new product and we maybe haven't seen it yet, or we don't have a rep in the area. Some of these companies are smaller, so they don't have sales reps that come out and show us products, so we always have to kind of scavenger and find things on our own. So tonight I thought I'd unbox this. I haven't even opened it. It literally came yesterday in the mail. I haven't opened it. I have a little bit of an idea what's in here, but I don't think the list I got was a full list. So we're going to open this up here. It is their Earth Day box, which I think is kind of cool because Earth Day was just end of last week. And if you guys haven't had a chance to get in and get your reusable bags, we have plenty of these guys in stock. We have our canvas bag and, of course, our full color Pet Bistro bag that everybody loves. So just give me a second here. This box is taped up pretty good. Got to try and get into it. Looks like Marie left us a comment there. She says that her girls, oh good, they love the Fromm's canned food. Yes, I remember helping you, Marie. Good, I'm glad they like it. You have the little senior there at home. Okay, so we have the box open, and I know there's maybe about 10 or 12 products in here, so it's going to take me a couple minutes to go through everything. And then my thought process is, what I'll do is I'll take some pictures of each item and I will post them in a Facebook post so you guys can go through and kind of vote on them. Give me a thumbs up or a heart and let me know if it's something that we should maybe consider or bring in, or maybe it's something we already have and you already love it. Hold on here. I got to get past we have paperwork. This is the fun part. We have paperwork. We also have a survey that we get to fill out so we can give them feedback. So if you guys have feedback, that's always great to pass on to a manufacturer or a new company that's maybe trying to win us over and get us to like them as well. You already know, again, if you're a longtime fan and follower, we have a bistro promise, so everything has to fit our promise. So if it doesn't fit the promise, unfortunately we don't bring it in. So there are some stipulations on our end to make sure that it fits what we're about here at the Pet Bistro. All right. Hold on, guys. I'm getting there. I'm just going through some paperwork here to see if there's anything important I need to know or set aside. Okay. One moment. I have a whole bunch of paper, crinkle paper to get out of the way. Ooh, I see some things that we already carry and that are already fan favorites. And I see some other things that I've had my eyes on and I've never brought them in. All righty. I'm just going to start from the top, go down. First thing that jumps out at me is something we already carry. So this is the Northwest Naturals. This is their Raw Rewards cat and dog treats. These are minnows. As you can see, they're like whole fishies. in the package. We actually already carry these. We carry the full line from Northwest Naturals. We carry their raw food. We carry their freeze-dried. They have necks, so chicken necks, duck necks, turkey necks, and Josephine's over here peering in the box. And then we have their freeze-dried food, both for cats and dogs, and we have their entire lineup of raw freeze-dried treats. Look at this. I love it. This is what I love about Northwest Naturals. Super limited. This is 100% minnows only. So really great company. We already carry these, so that's a bonus. So that was something here in the box. Next up, oh my goodness. They did a good job packing this. Pam, if you're watching this, they actually did a fantastic job packing. Before, we've just had kind of a box with a whole bunch of stuff shoved in it, and this is packed very nicely this time with a whole bunch of crinkle paper. So this is something that we have had our eyes on. We have not brought this in yet, but I'd love your feedback. We are fans of Earth Animal, so we do a lot with their no-hide chews. We have the different flea and tick options they have. I'm looking behind my camera here into the corner. They have some different wipes. They have a lot of their tinctures. We love their 2-ounce herbal tinctures. Their tinctures, most of them are mixed with tinctures and the herbal tincture plus the flower remedy, so it helps both mental and emotional. But this is a new food from them called Wisdom. It's a newer variety. It would go along like the back wall over here with the freeze-dried. So this one specifically is catfish. It's fruits and veggies. This one, I want to say is single protein. Let me look here real quick. Oh, so it's not going to be single protein. I guess it depends on how you look at it. It does have eggs in it. Pretty simple ingredients, all natural. They have this is what they say that their Wisdom difference is. So they're 3-part formula. It's 3 components that are individually crafted using gentle air drying to maintain vital nutrients and natural flavors. Once perfectly cooked, they're tumbled together to create an intensely flavorful, visibly vibrant, and nutritionally complete, ready-to-eat food. This one-of-a-kind approach allows you to see each healthy ingredient and know exactly what you're feeding your dog. So currently they only have a dog food style. I want to say it also comes in turkey, and I want to say the other flavor is beef. There's only a few flavors so far and a couple different sizes, but this one is the Earth Animal Wisdom. And if you think this is something that you would rotate into your dog's diet or something you would like to try, let me know. I know we've looked at their food. They did have a couple years in the making of getting the food to perfection and exactly what they wanted. So we've seen this at trade shows and whatnot, but they've just never actually had it for ordering, and now they finally do. So they're probably putting it in the box to get it into more people's hands to try it and see if pet parents like it. So that is, Nicole says she would like to try it. Thank you for the feedback. That's good to know. Next up is, we have a couple other things in here, is something from another fan favorite that we carry already is In Clover. I don't have the Bio-Resilient line. We do a lot with their digestive enzymes, their hip and joint, both for cat and dog. And I feel like, oh, we have the cat treats. But I don't have, this is almost like a shaker bottle. You can see here it's a powder in there. And then I want to say it's basically based on your dog's weight. Let's see here. So this one is 1 teaspoon per 20 pounds of dog, or about 2 shakes. So it literally is in a spice type bottle, or what you would find in your spice cabinet. They have this one specifically for allergy. They also have one, I want to say, for skin and coat. I feel like there's a third one, hip and joint maybe, or something of that nature. Josephine's over here like, I could look that up for you guys. But this one is a powder. This is the allergy. It maintains histamine levels for healthy skin and occasional discomfort. I know right now lots of people are dealing with allergy issues. This one might be something to try. It's 100% active ingredients are turmeric and turkey tail mushrooms, which work with quercetin and bromelain. So I know quercetin's a little bit more popular supplement that more people are learning about with everything that's happened over the last couple of years. So that is definitely an option. Okay, so Josephine is saying there's an allergy, a skin and coat, and the third one is dental. The dental one might be nice. Yeah. Okay. So maybe we need to look a little bit more into the in-clover, and I believe this is something we can already get from our distributor. So we'll check that out. All right. Next up here we have Stella and Chewy. I know this is a fan favorite for a lot of you guys. It looks like they put a small sample in here. So this is the raw coated. We carry, again, Stella and Chewy's, we carry pretty much their full line. We have cat food, we have dog food, we have frozen food, we have canned food, we have treats. The raw coated kibble is great. It does really great for picky dogs or dogs that are finicky about the kibble piece, especially the baked food. Kind of the kibble piece compresses and breaks apart a little bit easier. So that is a really great one. We have lots of options from Stella and Chewy's in stock. So we already carry the Stella and Chewy's brand. So that's excited to see in here. Kelly Farmer, I'm circling back around to you. You are asking if they have a hip and joint for a cat in a shaker. I will have to double check on that. I haven't looked at their product lineup in a while, so I will circle back around. I'll check in and circle back around for you on that. And then Nicole's saying, yes, the Stella and Chewy's, they love to mix in once in a while. Good, good, good. Okay, next one. So the next one, this is actually a hard goods product. It is not a food, but this I love. So this is the non-slip bowl. Look at this. It's Bistro Purple. I highly doubt that's what they named it, but that's what I'm going to call it. It's the Bistro Purple non-slip West Paw Bowl. So we already have, this is a new color for them. We actually have the blue and the gray. They have like a really pretty cobalt blue, and then they have a really nice charcoal gray. We already have those in stock. The bowls also have, let me take this tag out because this is kind of neat. They have a lot of people look for this, especially with dogs kind of with a smush face. It's hard to see in here, but it's not square, like the edges aren't square. There's like a rounded corner here, which is sometimes easier for dogs that are pushing and trying to get things out of their bowl. This is really nice. It's a little bit deeper of a bowl, so if you're looking for a good size water bowl, I think this one's nice. And then they also have mats that go underneath. So if you're looking to keep your dog's eating area nice and clean, that would be really great. And this is what I love about West Paw. West Paw is all about Earth Day stuff. So I'm going to read a little bit here. So each of their bowls, as well as their mats, are made from recycled ocean-bound plastic. So they always do a great job at trying to recycle. They are a USA company as well. They're out of Bozeman, Montana. It is FDA compliant, BPA free, latex free, phthalate free, and dishwasher safe. That's another bonus, dishwasher safe, right? It holds up to 4 cups of kibble or 35 ounces of water. So this is a new color, and I want to say there's one, they came out with 2 new colors, and I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. I want to say the last color is like an emerald Kelly green. So the other bowls, the blue and the gray, I know Jen has reordered and restocked those a couple times already for us. So I think getting the new colors in stock would also be awesome. Marie says, yes, I want to try that bowl. Of course, I'm kind of in love with color just because it matches. So it's an ultra-safe, non-toxic collection, reclaims and recycles plastic from its path to the ocean. They have a trademark on what they call its C-Flex is what it's made out of. It's 12.5% recycled ocean-bound plastic, zero waste Zogoflex material, which they have. West Paw has other toys made out of the Zogoflex. And they're just doing their best to try. They're also B Corp certified, which is has to do with no waste in the facility. So all of their material either goes to some sort of recycling. They don't have any like throw out waste, or if they do, they offset that, like carbon neutral offset it. So just a really neat company, and especially it's hard to find something like this that is USA made. I will tell you, some of these toys in hard goods are difficult to not get from outside of the country. So, all right, Marie, let me know if how many bowls you want and what color you want. And we'll make sure that we get those ordered for you. I'm sure Jen has a West Paw order going in sometime soon because we order from them pretty frequently. Okay, next up, this is something we don't have, and maybe you guys have better input on it for me, and we'll do a little reading here. But this is called a Better Bone. So this is like a plastic, it looks like plastic nylon, but I could be wrong. So we're going to read here. I personally am not a fan of nylon just because of the ingesting of it, and that can cause gastrointestinal upset. There's also xenoestrogens, and when you get into some of those products, maybe I could be wrong, so maybe Butterbone has different standards than what I'm used to. They are the 2021 Pet Innovation Award of the Year. So they're they're stating here that they're different than a petroleum-based nylon bone. So the better ingredients, it's made with 2 natural hypoallergenic ingredients that contain no nylon, no parabens, no BPA, no phthalates, no artificial chemicals, no flavorings, no colors, and no petroleum-based materials. So this might actually fit our Bistro Promise. I love it. It's great it's 100% sustainable, 100% natural. It helps with dental hygiene. Of course, dogs that are big chewers usually do better with, like Christine said, a super chewer. This usually does a little bit better job. Laura says also that she has a super chewer, and this might be something that is better for them. Unfortunately, they do not give me ingredients, so sometimes that's what's frustrating about these companies. If they have a patent pending or they have proprietary ingredients, sometimes it's difficult. Yes, they tell me that there's no nylon in here, but my question is, what is it made out of? It gives me no ingredients. So this is my fun part of the job, of going back to the company and saying, okay, so if this isn't nylon and it's supposed to be, oh, hold on, I found it. Apparently, owner operator error. Looks like the ingredients are right here. It's PEFC. I don't know if any of you guys know what that means, or if anyone's on Google, if you can Google that for me right now. PEFC, sourced sustainable natural wood fiber and renewable plant-based oil, which still leaves me to say that that's still open to interpretation. What do those things mean? Renewable plant-based oil, are we talking about like a vegetable oil? Or what are we talking about here, right? So that's what I start to question and what I like to know about before, because I want to make sure I'm giving you guys the correct ingredient information, and I want to make sure I understand the product and the process before I pass it along to pet parents who are also conscious of what their dogs are chewing on, right? So I still think there's some ingredients that can be discussed, and we can maybe figure out a little bit more about the product. But I think this might be a good option, and I love it. So Dental Ridge it says 100% sustainable and all natural. It's ideal for mild to tough chewers, hypoallergenic. Of course, all these little knobs and ridges and everything help with dental health, and it's ideal. This size is ideal for dogs that are 40 pounds and up. So it looks like a lot of people are saying that looks interesting. I'm going to find out a little bit more about this. I know as a whole, there's a bunch of retailers getting together, I think Thursday evening. Somebody might already have some information or might have already contacted the company, and I could maybe circle back around and give you guys information on the Butterbone. So I will look into that a little bit more. Next up is something that looks very interesting. This is what I'm pulling out of the box. This is what I see. Something is in a dog-shaped box here, bone-shaped box, and it is maybe something inside. Hold on, I got to go a little further here. So this is a Digesti-Bone. It's rawhide-free, durable dog chew with pumpkin and chicken. It's 2 pieces in here by the company called Choose Happiness, and they have plant-based packaging, so that's kind of cool. That's earth-friendly. All right, we have a whole bunch of information here about the product. It says that they are a wholesome Digesti-Bone that's highly digestible, degradable, durable, long-lasting, supports teeth and gum health, has natural enzymes packed with collagen amino acids for joint support. So it's made from non-GMO ingredients, no wheat, no corn, no gluten, no artificial ingredients, no peas, no potatoes, and no glycerin. So it sounds like it's up our alley. Look at this cute little box. It comes in like totally sustainable packaging, completely recyclable. We have our looks like our fun little chew inside here. So it comes in what looks like paper, like a little paper sack. And this is what I love. I mean, how fun is this? This has got to be fun in a marketing team, right? And then it looks like we have a cute little digestible bone here that is made out of all natural ingredients. This size, says for dogs under 10 pounds, one to two chews per week. I believe this is a petite size, so this is going to be for a smaller dog. Low fat, that's always important. I know a lot of people look for low fat, especially if you have dogs that have pancreatitis issues, or you're looking for dogs to give them something to chew on but also lose weight. That can kind of be difficult to figure out. It's 136 calories per chew. It is, obviously a chew, not meant to be for feeding. They do donate 1% back to animal rescue. That's kind of cool. I can get behind something like that. So it's yak cheese, beef, gelatin, pumpkin, chicken, organic skimmed milk, organic cultured skim milk, probably for some flavor there with the cheese. Citric acid, which is a natural preservative, it has probiotics in it, and it does have rosemary extract. So that's probably, rosemary is actually an all-natural preservative. Not always my favorite, especially if we have dogs that have seizures, but it's an all-natural one and it's not synthetic, so I'll take it. And like I said, it is low fat, so that's kind of cool. What do you guys think about these? These are neat. They come in, like I said, there's in this little fun dog-shaped natural packaging. I like it. This is different. I haven't seen anything like this in quite some time in the industry, so this is fun. That is the Digesti-Bone, is what that one's called. Okay, and we got a few more things in here. Ooh, this is something else that we already carry. So this is from our friends over at Animal Essentials. Love Animal Essentials. We carry quite a few of their herbal tinctures. Greg Tilford is the herbal formulator there. He also has the C-Dent. So this is for dogs. It controls plaque and tartar for any size dog. It's like a kelp supplement. Let's see here. They have kelp, and they have a couple different enzymes in there. So a lot of times when we have plaque buildup, got to work on remineralizing the body and getting the enzymes in there to break it down. Based on your dog's size is how much to give. But this is really great if you haven't tried something like this and your dog has plaque. Little small breed dogs tend to have more plaque issues than large breed dogs, so that's not uncommon for them. So this is something we already have in stock. Looking at it, it's right behind me here with the grooming items. These guys are $14.99 right now, so, and they are available online as well. So you can snag that at any time if you're looking for some dental support. Okay, this is something for our kitty cat friends. This is from a company. I've seen the name before. I haven't looked into them too much, but this is Canna Companion, and this is feline. This is 30 capsules. So this is no corn, no wheat, no sugar, no soy. This is a CBD product. Let's see what we have. So they use the stalk and seed from hemp. It's 205 milligrams. It looks like per capsule. I'm going to open these. This is always interesting. I will tell you, because I'm a cat owner now, and I can tell you, putting a pill or capsule or anything of that nature down your cat's gullet is not an easy task, especially if you have a feisty one. Let me get one of these little guys out. Okay, so they are the super tiny capsules still. Don't know how you'd get this down your cat unless you are able to pill them. There are pillars for cats where it's like preloaded and try and get it down there. It looks like it's something that you could possibly, so they are capsules that are pretty easy to open. Something like this, I would almost suggest even opening and sprinkle it into a canned food or milk or something that they really, really like. This, I will tell you, I would have a hard time getting in my cat. I could maybe get this in my bigger cats that are kind of hoovers when it comes to food, and they'll eat anything, or if I can disguise it in like a little meatball and get it down the gullet first and before I feed them their food. But I would imagine that if they found this in their food, they would lick off the meat juice and spit it back out. I can't imagine this would actually go down. If anyone has, Christine says, yes, I have to give 2 cats pills daily. It's rough. Yes. And then cats catch on. Cats are not idiots by any means. A lot of people think, yeah, it's just a cat. I will tell you, once you start a habit, or if you come at your cat with like a spray to, like our one kitty, we spray an essential oil spray on her belly, or I use the Aromapause, their hydrosol, and she like knows the routine. She knows if they run to the if I go to the kitchen, that's like her indication to run like hell and get under the bed, under the couch, in the basement, and then it's just Christine's like, yeah, they run, of course, and then both of you guys are worn out, tuckered out, stressed out, and that just makes all sorts of chaos. So I like the ambition here from Canna Companion. I just don't know if this is the best vessel for giving a kitty CBD product. So that's my 2 cents. But Nicole says, even my dog caught on, who doesn't do pill reps, right? I know. So I like where they're going with this. It may work for some cat owners. I know some cat customers come in and say, oh yeah, no problem, that's easy peasy. But I would say probably 80% of cat owners would be like, I don't know about that. So good thought process. Maybe we can work with it a little bit more. All right, so here is another food that we have looked at. We have not pulled the trigger, but maybe you guys have had experience with it or used it in the past. So this is a food from Animet, and they actually have quite a few different flavors. It looks like they sent us a sample of the Alaskan cod. They also do some gut support with some prebiotics. This one is actually not just cod though, so here's where we get into some ingredients, and they layer them in the ingredient deck. So this one is cod and turkey and chicken fat. So we've got a couple different proteins mixed in there. We have lentils, sweet potatoes, green peas. So we have quite a bit of carbs in there. We also have cranberries, blueberries, turmeric. So we have some other great anti-inflammatories, vitamins and minerals. Probiotics, prebiotics. Looks like a pretty simple ingredient deck. Otherwise, protein is 33%, fat's 13%, which you're going to get a little bit lower fat when you have a higher fish food, so that's not uncommon. A little bit higher calorie per cup, so that's kind of nice. It's 392 calories per cup. Most foods run 330 calories to 350 calories per cup, so it's a little bit higher. Nicole says, so believe it or not, cod is actually a whitefish, and that is a cooler protein. Turkey runs between warming and cool, depending on where you're at, and then, yeah, chicken runs warm as well. So you're kind of mixing some, if you're following traditional Chinese medicine, yeah, you are mixing a couple of the different proteins together in the different categories. So depending on if there is an allergy issue or some other sort of diagnosis, that might make a difference. But if anyone's had any experience with Animet, I'd love to hear it. I don't know much about it. I know a couple of our retailer friends in the industry carry this brand, so we could always reach out to them and see what they have to say about Animet as well. Nicole says, oh, it looks like chicken and turkey are off the list for her pups. Okay, so this is a company, they've been around a while. We've heard about them, but again, haven't pulled the trigger to bring them in. So this brand is called Tender and True. Looks like they sent us their organic pork recipe. These are jerky treats for doggos. They are organic certified, humanely raised without antibiotics, no corn, wheat, soy. They are grain free. So those are all good things. However, I'm going to read the ingredient deck, and I'm not totally a sold fan, but maybe you guys are. So the ingredients are organic pork, organic sweet potato, organic apples, cane molasses, coconut glycerin, gelatin, salt, smoke flavor, organic apple cider vinegar, and then mixed tocopherols, which is their natural preservative. So I feel like these are a little bit heavy on the salty side. Could just be because it's the pork recipe, and they could have used pork to also cure and then had to label that on the ingredient panel. They're a little bit higher in fat. They're 15% fat, so not always great for dogs that are maybe have pancreatitis issues. The one thing I do like is it's single sourced, so we don't have chicken fat or we don't have something else mixed in with it. The coconut glycerin might add a little bit of the fat to it as well, or why the fat percentage is a little bit higher. They are certified Oregon Tilth, so that's actually a really nice accolade that they have. And then they also follow animal welfare, or GAP. So if you see here, Gap is the same thing that Open Farm also follows, and as well as Answers, we have a couple other products. So Global Animal Partnership is basically a rating system on how the animals are treated, all the way from life to slaughter, and then what they do to promote animal agriculture, animal friendly farming practices. They inform the consumer about them. There's a little bit more information here. So it's a group of farmers, scientists, retailers, manufacturers, and animal advocates that collaborate together with a common purpose, and that's obviously animal welfare. GAP has created a comprehensive 5-step animal welfare rating program to promote all of those things I just labeled. The farms they choose to partner with continually audit, or they're audited by a third party to verify the treatment of all the animals and they actually meet all of the standards. So that is actually really cool, and I love it because that means that they're going a step further than most of the other treat companies do. So they are USDA organic. They do have kind of some cool information about how they process and actually get their crude substance or their meat sources as well. So what do you guys think of that one? I could only imagine. I haven't looked. Maybe I have some information here that Tender and True has other flavors besides just pork. Usually pork isn't the one that they jump out of the gate with at us, but just because that's a little bit different. Here we go. Hold on. I got a sheet here. They send us like this cute little information sheet that tells us. So it looks like they have chicken, turkey, salmon, bison, beef, wild hare. That's kind of an interesting one. And salmon and lamb. So they have lots of different options. There's 8 different flavors of single protein jerky treats. I kind of like these. What do you guys think? Let me know. That's kind of fun. That's something we don't have yet. I know we have a lot of treat options, but you know, this totally fits our Bistro Promise. All right, guys, just a few more items here. We have one company. I'm going to put them all together. This is another cat customer or cat friendly item for our cat customers, and this is from the brand Applause, spelled differently, kind of fun, play on words here. These are very simple. These remind me a lot of the Anaba churro treats. Obviously, the what do we have here? This one looks like fish salmon fillet. They also have, you know, churro has, or the Anaba churro treats, and then they have the fillets. They have tuna and chicken. So I don't think we have a salmon one yet, but this is very similar to that. Same thing with the toppers here. This one is not a complete and balanced diet. It's tuna fillet, fish broth, rice, and crab. So you can see here, this would be more like a topper to mix in with either your dry food if you're looking to get some moisture into your kitty's diet, or you can mix this in with a canned food that you already have. And then this guy here is a dog option. This kind of reminds me of the Nulo meaty pouches. And this one is a beef broth, beef, green beans, sweet potatoes, beef liver, and red bell pepper. Again, limited ingredients, grain-free, 100% natural, no additives. Pretty simple. It looks pretty moist and meaty, something that a dog would probably enjoy and like, especially mixed in with their dry food. All right, and that is it, guys. That is my entire box over here. So Nicole says, yes, I like the pouches. These are great for like grab and go or midday snack or something to put in your go bag for your dogs. And obviously the cat ones you could do the same with. So that covers our entire box. If there's something in here that you really like, let us know. Looks like we have to do a little bit more information searching on our end on a couple of the products to learn a little bit more about the company, make sure they fit our Bistro Promise. And also then some of it is logistics. Finding it out if something like this is carried at a distributor, which I'm sure it is. You know, West Paw, we order direct, so sometimes we just got to figure out some of the logistics to it. If there's a minimum to order, sometimes that makes it so we can't order continuously, or, you know, it takes us longer in between, where if it's at a distributor, we can get it every week and make sure it's on the shelf. So just some logistics things that always go along with when we're looking at new products. So this is our fun Earth Day sample pack. I hope you guys had fun with me. I honestly didn't know what was in it. I had seen a quick email. I don't think everything was outlined. Josephine's been bugging me all afternoon to open it, and I refused to let her open it until I was able to show it to you guys. So we did find a couple cool new products. We, again, all for the month of April, we have our bistro bags half off, so they're $2.49 for the month. And in addition to that, for April and May, any online order that is placed, we will be donating or actually planting a tree. So we donate money to One Tree Planted so they can go out and plant trees in our honor. The last couple years, we, I think, are up over 3,000 trees planted. So we'll add to that number again this year. And that includes any online order. So if you have a local delivery order, an order that goes out third-party shipping, or if you place an order and do curbside pickup, that transaction happens through our online store, online market. So we will plant a tree in your honor for all of the online orders. All right, so I'm going to go help Josephine. We are wrapping up here this evening. I'm going to go help her with some closing chores. And I'm sure I'll see you guys back either in store or here on live. We have some things planned for the month of May that's all about kitty cats. So I'm excited to share with you guys some experiences and some tips and tricks on helping you guys with your cats. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye.